Hey, what is going on, guys? Today I'm sharing with you the brand new URD Cadillac V Series R GTP Le Mans Daytona Hypercar LMDH car, whatever you want to call it. This is the Cadillac LMH car here in Assetto Corsa, and it is one of URD's probably best works and most feature rich. We have a lot to get into today, so let's just hop right in. First and foremost, URD have added their own custom hybrid system to the car, and when you're driving it, you of course have different modes and things like that, and it is very good. I don't really have anything for or against it. It's, you know, something very much on par with like a VRC or a, you know, iRacing, so it's not too bad at all. As for the electronic systems in the car, they do have TC1 and TC2 accurately modeled, some updated stuff with the brakes on the back end with CSP, as well as they have multi-point contact with the road for the tires, so the feel of this car is definitely very, very nice, and they do have their own custom tire heating model as well. They are using the latest and greatest CSP, so be sure you have 0.2.3 installed or one of the latest preview versions. But this is overall a very high quality car. URD, they've been a little hit or miss recently, but for the most part they do make very high quality mods. This Cadillac is definitely very high quality. The sounds are absolutely amazing. The iRacing one I think sounds pretty good. It's a little bit more muted almost in a way. It still captures the grumble pretty well, but this one definitely sounds fantastic. If you've heard this thing in real life watching TV, or you've been at the track, you know that this thing is very loud, and it is very much an American V8, so very nice to see the sounds accurately renditioned here. As for how the car drives, especially comparing it to iRacing, where I have quite a bit of time, it definitely feels very similar. I feel like the iRacing one might be a tad bit oversteery, but it could just be the setup here that we're running in Assetto Corsa, so I'm not going to judge it too much on that. It feels very nice, and definitely how I would expect one of these cars to feel in real life, of course, never having driven one before. Of course, we also know that RSS is working on their own version of the Cadillac, so it's definitely going to be very interesting to compare the two, but if you just cannot wait, this is definitely a fantastic car. You can get it over on URD's website for €5, so it's definitely one of their most expensive mods, but it's definitely very high quality. It has pretty in-depth systems, so overall, I do think it is worth the price, and it's another LMDH car to add to the roster here in Assetto Corsa, so I mean, you can't really complain too much, can ya? Let's get into the specs, shall we? Of course, they're all BOP'd at different tracks for different series for WEC and IMSA, so these numbers aren't always exact, but the car we have here is running 697 brake horsepower, 629 newton meters of torque, of course, most of it coming from the hybrid motor, and the car weighs 1,030 kilograms, so a fantastic addition to add to your collection of LMH/DH cars, whether you're trying to do an IMSA grid or especially a WEC grid if you combine them with the VRC offerings. We are getting a pretty complete endurance top class here in Assetto Corsa, and it is very exciting to see. But yeah, that's all I really have for you guys today. If you did enjoy this video, a like and a sub would mean a lot. Be sure you check out my second channel, JC Racing, as well, if you want to see some broader sim racing content besides just Assetto Corsa mods. It will be the top link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one, guys.